Good afternoon everyone, I'm Gary Martin and today I'm going to be talking you through how I get the most money when selling second-hand golf clubs. So as you guys will have gathered with the accent, and if you watch my videos, I'm from Yorkshire, so obviously, you know, I like to get the very best deal when I'm buying and selling golf clubs. So I am going to be selling my golf clubs, so this video has got some relevance. I've got the eye blades, and you're going to see exactly what I would do in this video to get the most money for my golf clubs. And you know, first things first, it would start by cleaning them and really inspect them to see if there's any damage, all right? Because when we're advertising them or we're selling them to a third party, it's really important that we know if there's any damage or, you know, marks on our golf clubs, so that, you know, we don't get any bad feedback or get the clubs returned to us. So now I've cleaned my clubs, it's time to get a couple of prices from reputable third-party websites that actually buy golf clubs in the UK. So I'm going to be using Golf Bidder and Cash for Clubs. And please do get in the comments, guys, if you know of any more. It's always good to have a referral. So, you know, if you've tried and used someone and they've been, you know, it's been a great service and a great price, do get in the comments and pop them in there. And especially if you're not from the UK, it'd be really interesting to see, you know, what other companies is around the world. And, you know, obviously people can get in the comments and have a look at them. So we're going to rate the condition, and this is very important because I think a lot of people, when, you know, they're trading a club in, they'll say, oh, it's a 9 out of 10. But a 9 out of 10 is actually a brand new golf club without the wrapper on. So you need to know, you know, what the ratings are. Most of these third-party companies will only take a club if it's a 6 to 10 condition. So I'm going to just, you know, give you a little bit of a brief overview of what we're talking about here. So a 10 out of 10 is brand new with a wrapper on. So that might be a pro shop trying to clear some stock. We've then got 9 out of 10, which is brand new without the wrapper. So this could be shop soiled, you know, it's not been used before. And then we've got 8 out of 10, which is 2 to 3 times the use. So you can see where I'm going here. You know, a lot of people overgrade their equipment. We've got 7 out of 10, which is very good condition. You know, minimal wear, no sort of sky marks, shaft pitting. You know, very well looked after clubs. That's what I'm going to rate my irons, because there's no sort of dinks in them, there's no shaft pitting, the grips are in good condition. And then we've got 6, which is sort of light, sort of cosmetical damage. So it might be a little bit of a chip in the paintwork on a driver, or, you know, a slight sky mark. But anything worse than that, you know, these companies aren't interested, because, you know, the idea for them is to resell and make some money. So your clubs do have to be in good condition if you're going to go down this route. And what we're going to do now, we're going to get 2 prices, we're going to get 2 valuations from these companies to just get a bit of an idea of, you know, the bottom price that we're willing to accept. So we're just going to start off by calling Golf Clubs for Cash. So we're going to get a price from them first, and then we'll compare that with Golf Bidder. Hiya, can I get a price on some clubs, please? I've got some Ping eye blade irons, and they're 4 to pitching wedge.
Okay, and what's the condition from like that?
They're a 7 out of 10.
Okay, nice. Nothing complicated the eye blades, you can do £270.
270.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come back to you on them ones.
No worries, mate. All the best.
Cheers, bye.
Cheers now, bye.
That wasn't what I was expecting. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, actually. Let's try Golf Bidder.
Did you tell them what shaft?
Yeah, that's a great point. Tom just mentioned earlier, tell them what shaft. They don't actually care. They don't actually give you any extra for upcharged shafts or grips, these companies. Yeah, even so. Just try Golf Bidder. 270 we've got to beat. I might not be selling them at this rate.
Afternoon, Golf Bidder.
Hiya, can I get a price on a set of clubs, please?
Yeah, where are you calling from?
It's Huddersfield Pro Shop.
And what have you got there?
It's some Ping eye blade irons.
Yeah.
And they're 4 iron to pitching wedge.
Huddersfield. So what was that? There were eye blades.
Yes, they're eye blades. 4 to pitching wedge.
Yeah, condition on those?
7.
310.
310. Alright, that's great. I'll have a word with customer and I'll come back to you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, bye.
Cheers, goodbye.
Well, that's a bit better than cash for clubs, isn't it? So it's a bit better than cash for clubs, but I'm still not sort of happy with that price. I think I got a price a few months back and they were near a 400. So 310 is the price that we've got to try and improve on. All right. So the next step then is to have a look at what we could sell them for privately. All right. So I'm going to have a look now on eBay and I'm going to look on Facebook Marketplace. You've got to remember, guys, if you are going to sell on eBay, you've got to consider that you need to get at least 20% more than, you know, this third-party company is going to offer. Just, have you got a calculator, Tom? So if we're going to sell them on eBay, we need to be getting 310 plus 1.2, 310, sorry, times 1.2. So we need to be getting 3772 on eBay to at least just, you know, get the same as a third party company. So I'm going to have a look on eBay. I'm going to see what the sort of listing prices are and what the auctions are at, you know, with like sort of a few hours to go, to get an idea of, I think there's a potential to make a bit more money through eBay. And then I'm going to have a look on Facebook Marketplace as well. And also, guys, remember, you can make an offer if you want. If you're interested in some eye blades, 1 degree upright, 1/2 inch longer, and the standard +4 grips with X100 shafts. They're X100s, mine, Tom. Dynamic Gold X100. So yeah, you guys can make an offer as well. If you want to improve on 310, you never know. You might get a chance to buy them.
You've taken them off, haven't you?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a look now on eBay and Facebook.
Get that included. That's a good impact point, isn't it? This one's even better.
I say, don't be looking at strike marks on them.
Look at that.
I said, put them back down. You're knocking value off.
Oh my god.
That was one that you hit earlier.
Give over. What's that with? Oh, that's it with a wedge.
Right, let's have a look on eBay. Oh, I tell you. So we're going to go on buy it now. It just shows you, doesn't it? You know, there's a lot of people selling clubs on here, and you know they could just ring golf bidder or cash for clubs because they're not going to get any more money. There's somebody here selling some eye blades pre-owned for $399 with free shipping. I mean, what's the point? They might as well just ring golf bidder. I might send him a private message. Oh, in fact, it's cash for clubs that's selling them. So they're not making much money, are they? On a buy it now. That'd be quite funny, that wouldn't it, if cash for clubs run golf bidder to part exchange them. Do you know what? Looking at this, I don't know if I'm going to get any more selling them private. Not through eBay anyway. Because it's going to net down to sort of about $310 after expenses. So eBay is really not in the question, is it? Let's have a look at Facebook. I like Facebook because obviously there's no fees, is there? Now, what if you've watched one of my earlier videos about buying and selling on Facebook, it's really important that if you are going to sell some clubs on Facebook, that you offer to sell them as PayPal goods and services. That should be the only payment method that you use through Facebook to protect yourself and to protect the buyer as well. Which, you know, there's a small, I think 3.5% charge. But no, I do really enjoy using Facebook. So through Facebook, there's a couple of sets on here at sort of $385 for a 7-iron set, $399. So I think my option's going to be here is to put them on Facebook, obviously offer free carriage. I'm going to put them at $399, free carriage, and I'm going to offer PayPal goods and services as a method of payment. Or free collection. And if somebody does decide to buy them at that price, at $399 minus 3.5%, it's going to be like $385. So I think that's quite a big improvement on selling them to a third party company.
I didn't hear any of that.
At $310. I'm looking at Tom, but he's not interested. So this is going to be my strategy now. I've got the third party company offering me $310. I'm going to be putting some irons on order. I'm probably going to have 5 or 6 weeks to sell them before my new irons come to try and improve on $310. So what I'm going to do, I mean, that company, these third-party companies, once they've quoted you that price, you will have 3-4 weeks. You know, they'll honour that price for 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm going to go and put them on Facebook now at $399. Or, you know, if somebody makes me an offer at $390, $380, obviously there's going to be a bit of leeway in that. But I'm going to be getting more than $310. So for me personally, this is the best way to sell your golf clubs. It's firstly, get your third-party price. You know, do your research at what they're selling for online, and then, you know, obviously have a go at selling them. And if you don't, what have you got to lose? You can sell them at $310, or, you know, sell them at the third-party trading price. So it weren't a video to sell these clubs, but obviously, you know, if you are interested, they are up for sale. And, you know, I'm trying to improve on $310. So, you know, get in the comments, guys, if you're interested. But I will only use PayPal goods and services as a payment. You know, unless you're obviously a friend, someone who I know personally. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. That's how I'm going to get the most money for my golf clubs, and I hope when you come to sell or trade in your clubs, you know, you think about using a similar method.